Check this out, guys. We're dropping Candace off at work. We're up in town. We're not near the country here. We're up in town, and there is a turkey walking around in front of her work. There's Chloe in front of the heater staying warm. I just did her lion cut for the summer, but she loves it. She comes around more. So this door here, the latch has always been really loose, and here recently it wouldn't even stay out enough to keep the door shut. We had to lock the door or it would swing open. And what it was, there's two springs here. Well, both of the springs were busted into pieces. I guess the second one finally went. But I went down to the hardware store, found two springs about the same size. They was a little bit long. It didn't want to go in all the way, but the strength and thickness was about the same. So I just cut them off a little bit and just pop them up. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, anyway, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. Just compress this spring, pop it on there. That feels really tight now, like new. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's much better. That latch is like a new door. One more thing down. We've never had a cover on the stove, and there's not a lot of counter space, so you got to sometimes, make your sandwich or something on the stove. And you usually drop crumbs and stuff, so I have to clean it a lot or it looks nasty. So instead of buying a $40 stovetop cover, I made one that would work better for us. So this is what I made. I put a lip up here, that way we can put stuff up here while we're driving, like our cups, and we don't have to worry about them going anywhere. I don't know about some of you guys that live in RVs and travel and stuff, but I like to have the least amount of things to put up every single time we drive, even if we're going to sit somewhere for a while. I don't want to have to remember all kinds of things, to have to put things down. We use a lot of the museum putty. That stuff works really good. We use Tiki Tac brand. You get it at like Hobby Lobbies, but that stuff works really well. It'll hold anything. These are held up there with it, and they're not going nowhere. We've drove a few times with all this stuff up here. Our little razor, we use it for that. You can see the stuff right back there. And we use it like behind this clock. It's hung with a screw, and then near the bottom on the back we put a couple little pieces of the Tiki Tac, and it doesn't move. Same thing with this. So yeah, it works pretty well. But I love our stove cover now. I still have to do a few coats of polyurethane, but I notched the side on both sides here just to make it easier to just grab and pick up. And it's also like a serving tray. Candace used it last night to sit on the couch and eat dinner, because it's hard for her to get up into the booth or the chair, and be able to prop her leg up. So she just set this on her lap and it worked pretty well. I think I'm going to take and cut some strips of this, and I'm going to put it underneath the edges all the way around, just so it doesn't rattle when we drive, because I do not like rattling and noises. We've spent a lot of time, Candace has spent a lot of time while we're driving looking for the squeaks and creaks and figuring out what it is. And I've went through and stopped pretty much all of them. I mean, you're going to get some creaks and stuff from the walls and cabinets, things like that. It's a motorhome going down the road. But we've got it pretty quiet, especially for a 1993. So, all right, I'm going to start a new project now. All right, guys, so the big TV used to be up here. My stepdad gave me this little one. So I put it up here when I decided to put the big TV in front of us where it makes more sense to watch it. And it's way more comfortable on my neck. But this, I wanted this just because it's very small. It's 12 volt or 120 volt. It's got a built-in DVD player. And I wanted to keep something up front here in case Candace wants to watch TV and sit up front. Because she likes to sit up here sometimes and look out the window too and see what's coming up ahead. But it is on a swivel, so she can just spin it out towards her however she wants it and watch her shows while we're driving. But I did this curtain because we use this for paper towels and stuff now, just things that are light. Extra paper towels and toilet paper go up here. But I don't like the curtain and trying to get stuff out of here. And you can see the big hole. I just don't care for that. And the bottom here is kind of crappy. There's screws all in this wood. And it just looks like crap. This wood doesn't match. The wood's kind of messed up over here. So I'm going to fix this with some extra wood that I have. I'm going to make this look a little bit better. I forgot how good I put all that in. But it was holding a lot bigger TV then. I also have the duty now of walking the dogs, which is probably a good thing. I probably need the exercise too. Alright guys, it's Blackie's turn. He don't go near as far. I just take him down here to the grass. He's already going. Alright guys, Candace is back from her first day at work.
Yeah, it was rough. It was the only thing that really sucked the most was like keeping the swelling down. My feet would like start throbbing and I'd have to sit down and take lots of breaks.
Yeah, we just can't afford for her to take off the whole time. She's used up all of her personal time.
And I don't want to use my vacation.
Yeah, they're getting ready to start using her vacation time, and she wants to save that for when she's well, so we can actually do something.
My first vacation is right about when I should be walking on it and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready to go ride.
Yeah. We're gonna eat some dinner.
See you guys later.
Alright guys, another beautiful day in St. Joseph, Missouri. I think 74 for a high today. I finished the TV. Looks much better than what it did. The TV still swivels out so Candace can watch it. And now it is much easier to get in here. It's a lot better. I just drilled some holes for the wire that's hid behind the TV. I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, we could probably fit about 6 rolls of paper towels up here now, and probably 2 or 3 packs of extra toilet paper, which could come in handy. But yeah, it looks a lot better than the big ugly hole that I could see behind the TV. And it was kind of a pain to move the TV and then try to get through the curtain and get a roll of paper towels. This is just much quicker. It does have a little lock. It stays pretty good. I'm pretty confident it's not going anywhere. It's a pretty light TV. It locks good. And instead of using the tiny screws that came with these hinges for kitchen cabinets, I used like 1.5 inch screws. Blackie's out there barking at somebody. But yeah, that's much better, guys. Candace can tilt it out, watch some TV while we're cruising. Today, these white cabinets are coming out. So stay tuned. It should be the next video, but we'll see. It will be soon. I am starting it today. I just don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it. I'm just kind of building it out of my head. But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.